I can't wait a day. I don't care what you say. Oh yeah, you got to pay when you hit rock bottom and you're there to stay. Rock bottom. Oh, you never treat me like you could. You should. Yes, but the kids people, they were probably listening in. You probably say, "Whoa, this guy," and then you just blew it there. Yeah. Anyway, capital comes from the Latin word head. And welcome in. Yes, I don't think it's a good idea is to jump right into it. Like, gotta make people feel relaxed. Especially with PC, the political correctness environment and all that kind of stuff. And the things that we have seen. And I think we got to be around 22 or 21. 21 days to that beautiful election. And it's been 2 years since the big one, roughly. I think. Yeah, well, coming up on 2 years it would be. Yes, today is the 15th, October the 15th. So let us welcome you in gently.
Talk about everything from politics to social issues and news.
Social.
Whether you're up late.
Alright, we're socialism. Alright, let's look at it. I mean, it was well known that Bernie Sanders' ideas, kind of sway, or they push more. And the guy's got some kind of vanity license plates here. If I can read it, I'm pretty good at he's parking. We parked there one time. M-I-T-Z-Y, Mitzi. Nope. Gotta put this down. You never treat me like you should. Rock bottom. I still don't know about the whole camera situation. If you can like record when you're driving. But for that, I guess we'll see. When I was looking at him pulling in, that was a place where. So I was almost going to start the video up, at a couple of farms with my creamers in and everything. A lot to get to. I mean, I'm doing the show like this. It's rather strange, isn't it? Rather strange. All right, let's. Alright, we still got Eddie Money in here. And my love's looking up. Alright, let's get our garbage. Yes, we put the creamer in there. So, Bernie, yes, where we last left off, we were at Bernie. And this thing, this philosophy where everything is already learned. We learned that from a gentleman who has a book coming out. I'm not going to say it's my idea. I mean, there's lots of ways you can learn. Learning is good. Whoa, what's out this? Holy Moses. Some kind of noise. What animal will be out at this hour? So anyways, congratulations to the Boston Red Sox, 7-5. We predicted 7-2 in the opener, that the Boston were going to win, but it turned out Houston won by 7-2. And I guess they go to Houston, and that'd probably be Wednesday. All right, but getting back to we're still looking for a place to put our coffee down a little bit here. All right. Nice little chilly, but not too cold morning here. Start off our weekend. Not weekend. The week. Okay. Yes, calm down, man. I should start off with rock bottom. All right. Rock bottom. Whoa, you never treat me like you should. So this socialism. He was saying it's like it's a thing it's a concept that, like, you're all done learning. It's like there's no, like, see, capitalism, the word comes from the Latin, meaning like head. Capitalism, it designs, like, creativity, like things. I mean, there's no limit. Sorry about that. There's no limit to it. I'm not saying that everyone go out and be a capitalist, but you have your two models here. I mean, Bernie's always going towards that, and we do realize, the 8 years of Obama, he's talking about Obamacare, which is fine. There's a big problem with healthcare, and unfortunately, a lot of people run on stuff like that, but their plans fail. They fail. And one good example of that is, all this time that they talked about it. All right, let me give you a better example. Let's start off with what's this thing? Student loans. Okay, you with me so far? Yeah, you're almost like a professor now. See, that's the thing. You need a stage, and you can do like a few Jagger songs, and so. And we got a lot here to talk about this morning. The whole thing with Kanye West, calling him crazy, all this kind of stuff, bipolar and everything like that. When I was at that little St. Patrick's Day gig, I only got the 16-second thing, but I performed for like at least an hour, and I thought the cameras were rolling. And then when the guys got there, when the one guy got there, I know he's the big, I know he's the leader. You often have a leader in a group, especially someone who's got power. He's like, "What do you got, bipolar?" And I'm like, I'm just like entertaining, just like Kanye West. And he brought up some interesting things. He's talking about Chicago. He's talking about all these interesting ideas. Whatever the case, I really didn't follow it, but I know, from some of the feedback, especially from people who are following it themselves, about issues. But let me go back to college loans. So, all right, you got 1.5 trillion, right? 1.5 trillion. All right, it's a concept, it's an idea, kind of based on the head a little bit, but the university. See, it's a guarantee. Is there anything in life that's guaranteed? Some of it is. But when the government steps in and does something, man, I like you, man. You got the nice shoes on and everything, man. The hair looks good. Alright, so, you think I got it, Twinkles? Yeah, milk this, baby. Milk it. Because I know you're going to come up with something really big here. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, guaranteed. So, it's guaranteed they get the money. Goes to the universities. And, as a result, so you got all this other debt, that never seems to be paid. Like, whatever. They don't take it serious. I mean, who cares about a student loan? I mean, it's not, dictated where, like, they like a regular loan, like where they want it, or there's some kind of like, well, I guess they garnish your wages and stuff like that. I don't know. But my point is, yes. You thought you were like, see, there's always something. Someone's always going to poke holes in your story and all that kind of stuff. But it was pretty good. Have a little bit more of this coffee. Yes, it's a little bit chilly here. Did I mention it's a chilly day? Chilly morning, but not too cold. Okay. You got bipolar or something? No. But that's another thing, too. Let's just say, I mean, there's like 1 in 5, they say, people, they have some kind of, diagnosis, something. But, they work, they go to school, they're in the communities. I worked at Uni House, I was around some people. I mentioned that yesterday on the show. I thought, I mean, I tried it so many different ways, and there's some new people seem to be on here, and maybe if I do a good job, do a good show, maybe word of mouth, And again, we don't know the destination here, but I think I'm pretty content. I think I know, my my reach. I think I know, my area of expertise, or what I can do. Basically, it's like just being a cheerleader, a funny kind of person, and to chill things out. Yes, leave it up to professionals, but make sure they're doing a good job at it. So I don't know. There was something to that kind of thing. It's like with Obama and Bernie and all this and everything. Like, and in my area, we got this guy Antonio Delgado. I don't know how to say his name. Hi, I'm Antonio Delgado or something. And he's going door to door, and they got him with people knocking on the door about healthcare. We know it's a big problem. We know you just can't go at it in certain ways, especially the last time somebody tried to do something. Just, I'm not knocking the guy for trying. I'm just saying, hand it over to the government and all that kind of stuff. Or, I mean, you need choices. So, opened up the show, started the show by let's just chill, let's relax and all that kind of stuff. Work together. It's let's say Keanu West did have what he has. I mean, would that stop him from voting? I know, everything over the weekend, with the news with Georgia, the governor race, and going around saying voter suppression and all this kind of stuff. When here we had somebody on Thursday, the 11th, 10/11, come out and just express his points of views. And got hammered. Got torn up. Dismissed. Didn't even pay any attention to it. Out of his tree, out of his mind. One french fry short of a Happy Meal. I remember a couple of years ago he said, I'm running 2020. I mean, just because you're excited, just because you love people, all that kind of stuff. I mean, they talk about the Superman thing, Superman cap. He had the suit, he had the cap on. Oh, he's belligerent. Why? What's so bad about that? You can't joke anymore? You can't, reach across the aisle anymore? You can't? We're all on side, just like that movie, Can't Buy Me Love. What did so-and-so go over to your side? Remember? Remember when we were, when he saved your life that time? He carried you all the way to the hospital.